This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Running is a victory. Run, boy, run. Beauty lies behind the hills. Run, boy, run. The sun will be guiding you. Run, boy, run. They're dying to stop you. Run, boy, run. This race is a prophecy. Run, boy, run. Break out from society. Always another day, hey, and you don't have to hide away, yeah. You'll be a man, boy, but for now it's time to run, it's time to run. This ride is a journey to run, boy, run. The secret inside of you, run, boy, run. This race is a prophecy, run, boy, run.
Welcome to our online show, Not For Sale. I'm Alice.
My name is Nate.
And I'm Caroline. I don't know what comes to mind when you think of the word slavery.
Perhaps it's something you learned about in history.
Maybe you think of people in chains. But in reality, it looks very different. Our hope is to get you thinking and talking about what slavery looks like today.
This show is based off of facts and statistics that we've been researching,
as well as real life stories, including 3 accounts of people who actually experienced slavery. Frida.
T.
Lynn.
There are roughly over 130,000 people in slavery in the UK today, and a quarter of those are children. Modern slavery is a lot closer than you think. That's why it's time for us to shine a light in the darkness and stand together saying we believe that people are not for sale.
Good day. I'm after something that's got...
Oh, I know you want a pair of socks.
Well, no.
No, okay, what about a jigsaw puzzle?
Oh, no.
No, I know what you want. You want a plunger.
In fact, no.
Oh.
What I am after is something that's got plenty of terabyte storage space. Do you have anything you could recommend?
Well, we don't have anything with that much storage. However, we do have something new in just today. I know, very good A-levels, very smart, you know. Only a touch of acne and can remember pi to 100 places.
3.141592.
Absolutely brilliant.
And it's got plenty of storage space.
Oh, the NTN 400, 100%. As I said before, it's very reliable.
Well, in that case, I'll take one.
Oh, brilliant. There we are. Go on.
Come along then. Here we go.
All right, thank you.
The definition of slavery is someone who is dehumanized, treated as a product, or bought and sold as property.
Welcome to Definition Derby. Our first contestant today is Amaryllis. Amaryllis works as an advocate for the rights of fairies, leprechauns, elves and vampires. She also does not believe in Scotland, and her favourite sandwich filling is chicken with feta cheese and avocado. Our second contestant is Bert. Bert works as an accountant and loves his job. He lives with his mum, Pauline, and he has a wheat intolerance, so can't eat sandwiches unless they're gluten-free. Welcome to the show. The rules are simple. The first to buzz in with the correct definition for the word gets a point. Our first definition is... what is a trafficker?
Trafficker, adjective. A person who is stuck in traffic.
That is incorrect. Bert?
Trafficker, noun, a person who deals in something illegal.
Correct. 1 point to Bert. Next definition. Define for me... county line.
lines. They are the lines that are between counties, like when you step with one foot in Cheshire and the other foot in Cornwall.
Well, those would be some long legs you'd have there, Amaryllis. Incorrect.
Oh.
The term county lines refers to urban gangs supplying drugs to suburban areas and towns using transportation and dedicated mobile phone lines.
Well said there, Bert. That is correct. Next up, define abolition.
I know this one. Abolition. A disease of the liver discovered in 1864 by abolition.
Incorrect. It is up to you, Bert.
Abolition, noun. The act of lawfully ending something, for example, slavery in 1833.
That is correct. Here is our last one. Define exploitation.
Exploitation, noun. Treating someone else unfairly in order for you to benefit.
Exploitation? Well, my ex treated me unfairly. Maybe I'll go text him.
Well, that is all that we have time for today on Definition Derby. Tune in next time for more definition.
Hey! Welcome to 30-Second Challenge! I'm Aaron.
And I'm Nikki, and throughout this show there's going to be lots of different 30-second challenges which we would love you to join us in. See who's going to win, maybe?
Hey, feeling quite competitive today?
Yes, so the first one that we are going to do today is paper airplanes. So you need to go and get paper and get back to us as quickly as you can, and then we will count down to start the paper airplane challenge.
I'm feeling pretty confident today. I think I've got this one.
We'll see. Okay, hopefully you've got your paper now and are ready. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's
go! Oh man, how are we doing this?
I don't even know how you remember what I'm doing.
Yeah, me neither. Okay. Right, picking half and half, yeah?
Yeah, it's not like a coffee mate.
Okay.
Everyone has to win.
I'm gonna have some walls.
Okay, well, you have to kind of like.
How long have I got left? How long do you reckon it is?
I don't know.
10, 20 seconds.
Stop distracting. Just cheating.
I'm nearly there. Look at that form. Come on.
You look totally different to mine. Time's up. You have to stop whatever your airplane looks like. Let's see yours.
That's a good effort. I'm a good way there. There's some form. It's a start. Let's see how she flies.
I'm not any form. Okay, yeah.
Happy?
Yes. It's gonna
Good to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Let's fly.
We're gone.
Do you want to see the world and travel to many exotic places? Do you feel like you don't fit in school? Are you desperate for a job? Well then do we have something for you? Join the Not a Con gang today in transporting illegal merchandise across county lines as our very special drug smuggler. See some incredible places such as Lincoln, Manchester, Folkestone, Grimsby, and more. Your sightseeing time may be limited, but the accommodation is included. All of our private flats are kitted out with simplicity in mind. You'll have all of the essentials, including a well-loved mattress and a door. All our communications are sorted as well. Countless company mobile phones will be given to you, all preloaded with Snake. In short, there will be some intense times with the police chasing after you, but think about it like you're in a video game, only it's real life! And don't worry about your family or the threats they may receive if you don't comply, because we are your family now. And you'll be right on trend, as the National Crime Agency recently reported that Birmingham is our major hub for county lines drug operations. You don't want to miss out. Join the Not a Con gang today and become a drug smuggler.
Caroline?
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I've got something really exciting to tell you.
Go on.
Okay, so I have ended modern day slavery. Me.
Wow. Great. How have you done that?
Okay, well, I've been thinking about it a lot, so I realised that if I had this blindfold on, then I couldn't see. And if I can't see, it doesn't exist. See? Thinking.
Yeah. Caroline, that's the sad thing about modern day slavery. It's often hidden in plain sight. You have to open your eyes to see it.
Oh! So in 2019, in Birmingham, there was a 4-year investigation ended up in the Crown Court, and it exposed one of the biggest exposures of a modern slavery organised crime gang in the UK. So 8 people were prosecuted and given jail sentences. But the judge believes that there were over 400 victims of modern slavery that have been exploited in the West Midlands. So it's very real, very local, and they were generally people that were made to work in factories, agriculture, local businesses like that. Not all the employers even knew that they'd got victims of modern slavery within their businesses, but traffickers were taking their wages from the bank accounts direct. So very local.
Slavery was abolished in 1833 in Great Britain. At least, that's what people think.
There are 40.3 million people in slavery around the world today.
Slavery hasn't been abolished. It is happening in the world, in the UK and in Birmingham.
These are just some ways it still happens today.
Organ harvesting,
Forced marriage,
Child soldiers,
sexual exploitation,
forced labour.
the drug trade, including county lines.
William Wilberforce once said about slavery, "You may choose to look the other way, but you can never again say that you did not know."
So now that you know, will you look away?
All my life has been a series of doors in my face, and then suddenly I bumped into you. I've been searching my whole life to find my own place, and maybe it's the presence talking,
or the things that we do.
but with you,
I found my place.
I see your face, and it's nothing like I've ever known before. Love is an open door. Love is an open door. Life can be so much more with you.
With you.
With you.
With you.
Love is an open door. You know it's crazy.
What?
We finish each other.
Shut up!
That's what I was gonna say. I've never met someone who thinks so much for me.
Jinx! Jinx again! This violence and exploitation can have but one explanation.
We weren't in love, now I see. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye to the joy of the past.
I don't want to feel anymore.
Love is an open door. Love is an open door. Now it's just one man more. With him, with him. Love is an open
door.
Pretending to be in love is one way traffickers trick their victims into sexual activity.
Sexual exploitation is the second highest form of trafficking found around the world, with prostitution, forced marriages, and parts of the porn industry being just some examples of this.
Hi, I'm Siri.
Hi, I'm Cortana.
Hi, I'm Google Assistant, but you can call me OK Google.
Well, how are we all?
I'm great, thank you. Funny story for you. The other day, some granny asked me for funny cat videos, please, but she asked me on a home device.
Well, I'm always being asked, where can you hide a dead body? I mean, all of the things that I know, and that's what they want to know.
People don't usually ask me anything.
I wonder why.
Well, at least my company's still the best.
Funny, Google is.
No, I think we all know mine's the best.
Well, why don't we find out?
Why don't we ask who makes the most money?
Hey Siri.
Hello, how can I help you?
Who makes the most money?
Here's what I found on the web. Human trafficking is the largest criminal industry in the world. It makes more money than Google, Microsoft, and Apple combined. Oh, that's not good. Have you ever asked someone to look for something, and whatever it was, they just could not find it? This is something that happens all the time with my mum and dad. It's like my dad has this big mental blind spot. Tim, would you go and look for that shirt? Oh, Karen, can you not just do it? You know I'll not be able to find it. Tim? Okay, fine, I'll go and look for it. No, but it's not there. Look properly. I am looking properly, but honestly, it's just not there. See, if I come up those stairs and it's sitting right in your drawer, I will be raging. No, you will, but honestly, it's just not there. And I guarantee a couple of minutes later, you'll hear, Tim! Now, to be fair to my dad, scientifically, people can actually have mental blind spots. They're called scotomas. Basically, if you convince yourself of something, no, look, it's not there. No matter how obvious it is, they just won't be able to find it. Tim, it's right there.
Throughout this show, we've been talking about county lines, and you've probably heard or seen a little bit about that in the news recently. But in our research with schools, we found that it's so much more common than we thought for young people to get caught up in the trap of county lines. Who are those people you've been hanging out with?
They're my friends.
I've not seen you with them before.
They're my friends.
They don't treat you very well.
They're my friends.
You're always scared.
They're my friends.
They make you do things that are illegal.
They're my friends.
They're your friends?
They're my friends.
If you convince yourself of something,
they're my friends.
Then you won't be able to see what's staring at you straight in the face. They're not your friends. Don't let a blind spot stop you from seeing the truth.
Do you feel like you don't fit in school?
At the car wash. Oh, this is my favourite film. Oh, very good. Oh, and the children are singing. Oh, this is the best bit. Cuckoo!
Mrs. John, open up! Mrs. John, open the door! We had an agreement! We need to use the space!
Yes, I'm just coming!
So long, farewell, I'll be just saying adieu.
Adieu.
Drug gangs often set up a base in a rural area for a short time, taking over the home of a vulnerable person, the elderly, or those with additional needs. This is also known as cuckooing. They then use adults and children to act as drug runners.
Welcome back to the
30-second challenge! Right, now we're going up a level, so get up from your sofas, push away your desks.
Yep.
We're going to do some physical exercise. What are we doing, Nikki?
We are doing star jump challenges.
It's going to be tough, this one, so maybe should we do a bit of a stretch?
I think so. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
ready.
Another 30 seconds to do as many as we
I
can.
feel like I'm going to win this one.
Oh, best of luck. I'm feeling competitive. I'm feeling good to go.
Get
Okay.
it.
Clock's on the board. Time's up. Let's go.
2, 1. Hey, I feel like I go faster than you anyway. Okay, I'm really going faster, like. That's me every time. Have you stopped yet? Not yet. Give me the drink. Anyway, fancy getting me a drink. Okay, you can nearly stop, right? Because I've clearly stopped.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, how many do you think you got?
30 something, definitely.
Okay, definitely got 40.
30s, high 30s. But not 50. What about
40,
you?
40.
40?
Sure, yeah.
No way, you did not get 40. I definitely won that one.
I think you
I am the winner. No way.
Just this one, maybe. Maybe.
Hope you guys did alright at home. That was hard.
You might need a drink.
Yeah, I think I need a drink. We'll go get a drink, but before, don't worry if you didn't do too well. Apparently the world record's 60 something, so 50.
40.
That's a lot. I'm gonna go hydrate.
Oh, wow. And that was Jumbo the Elephant, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming and good night. What did I do? Oh, Jumbo, you're really getting the hang of this, boy. Well done. Oh, thank you. You're really starting to be part of the family, aren't you? Oh, thank you. Actually, Jumbo, talking of which, now that you are part of the family, I want you to go on a little trip for me. All the way up to Scotland. Wow, I've never been outside of Birmingham. Oh, you're going to love it, Jumbo. It's a whole nother class of clowns up in Scotland. Okay. I just need you to do one small teeny tiny favour for me. Oh, okay. I need you to deliver these nuts. Okay. To an audience member. They'll come and pick them up after the show. It's easy peasy, won't be any bother at all. Okay. But, Jumbo, you cannot lose a single nut. If you do, then we'll be in big trouble, all right? So you need to keep them really safe. Okay, I'll keep them safe. Well done, Jumbo. I knew I could rely on you. Thank you. All right, well, I'll see you around, Jumbo. All right, I'll keep them safe and don't lose them. Okay. Keep the nuts safe and get them to Scotland. Okay. Give me these nuts. No, please. I really need to look after these nuts. Oh no. Oh no. I lost them. Now I'm going to get in trouble. Oh, I didn't mean to. Jumbo, my boy. How are you? I'm okay. I'm really sorry, but I've lost the nuts. What? I didn't mean to. Somebody came and they stole them from me and I tried to stop them, but they ran away. And I'm not fast enough. Jumbo, Jumbo, Jumbo. Remember what we said, Jumbo? I know. That if you lose those nuts, we're in big trouble. Yes. Don't cry, my boy. Come on. We're family, remember? So, how about this one time I let it slide? We'll forget about it. Never speak of it again. Okay. But maybe you could repay me.
Okay.
You just do a few jobs for me and we'll call it quits.
Really?
How about that? Yes.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Alright, Jumbo. Good boy now, off you go.
Okay.
I'll have some jobs for you soon.
Thank you.
Alright now. Oh. Works every time.
The people recruiting children for county lines are very clever. They promise them riches, including money, phones, and branded clothing if they join them. But these children, some as young as 9 and 10 years old, end up trapped in these situations.
You might not ever get rich, but let me tell you, it's better than digging a ditch. There ain't no telling who you might meet, a movie star, or maybe even a Indian chief. Working at the car wash, working at the car wash, yeah. Come on and sing it with me, car wash. Sing it with the feeling now, car wash, yeah.
Statistics show that every other day a case of slavery in car washes is reported. If you are being offered a service for much less than you would expect to pay for it, someone is being exploited.
Come some of the work gets kinda hard.
I think the biggest way people can get involved is awareness. So knowing some of the signs of modern slavery, what to look out for. We'd never expect a member of the public to go in and rescue somebody, and it wouldn't be safe to do that. But there are lots of ways of reporting any doubts or suspicions. So definitely having an awareness means that you can spot those things that just don't seem right and can report it to people that can follow up. It is in the news, but I don't think people realise quite how widespread it is and quite how many sectors it covers, and how commonly we see it. It's often referred to as a crime that's hidden in plain sight. So it could see it have a victim right in front of us, perhaps in a nail bar or a car wash, and we just don't realise. So for young people particularly, having an awareness of that is brilliant. I think also having an awareness when we're shopping or buying things means that actually, we're not buying into services that are using victims of exploitation. So look into supply chains of companies, do some research, contact companies and ask them about these issues, and encourage companies and corporates to take this seriously. And I think young people have an amazing voice in that. And also finally, just about having an awareness is a way of protecting yourself and your friends. Exploiters are incredibly clever, particularly with issues like county lines. We always think it's something that would never happen to us, but actually a lot of victims and survivors that I work with didn't ever expect to be in the situation they're in now. Again, if somebody's offering you something that seems too good to be true, it probably is. So having that awareness is a really good way of protecting yourself and your friends from being in danger.
So there's the dress and the photographer and the hairstylist. Oh, it's just so much stress. Honestly, there's so many things to think about planning a wedding.
I am Lynn. I 17. I Vietnam. I am poor. No hope. People say jobs in Newcam, England. I go.
Next! Next!
I come to England. England is busy and clean.
Come on, hurry up.
I get a job with Vietnam lady in nail shop. I see hope. I work. I work 60 hours a week, but no money. Only women get money. They pay, they go. I sleep upstairs shop. We're cold and dirty. I'm scared to run, so I not run. I have no English, no passport. I not know people. I think police think I bad, but I am not bad. But woman is bad. Then comes hope. Rescue. Police come. I not have to see woman again.
Police! You're under arrest!
I am free. The police, they take me to people, but they not Vietnam. They England.
How are
Will
you?
you be making a statement for
Did you
the
sleep
police?
okay?
Were you aware that you were a slave?
Do you have any family?
Have you been able to find a job yet?
They are kind, but I not understand English. I'm afraid the police take me back Vietnam. I run.
Run, boy, run. This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you.
I have nowhere. Vietnam people, they find me. Take me back. Nail shop again.
So there was just so much drama anyway. But thank you so much. My nails look so great. Here you go. Bye.
The people in the shop, they not see me. I am glad no Vietnam, but I am not person. I think. They pay, they go. My freedom boxed. No chance of escape. No hope.
One in every 3 victims of human trafficking find themselves re-trafficked and trapped again.
Freedom is often just the first step. Victims need to be supported while they rebuild their lives, which is why it is vital that organizations like Jericho, who are based in Birmingham, and national organizations like the Salvation Army exist as they work towards supporting survivors.
What are you doing this time?
I'm hiding. Oh, Alice, everything is just so horrible.
But Caroline, there's hope.
Well, I don't see it.
That's because you aren't looking. We're just about to talk about how there is hope and that there is something we can all do.
Really?
Yes. We can be people who bring hope. But you have to open your eyes. I'm keeping this.
So the Jericho Foundation is based on Christian values. It's been around for over 25 years in Birmingham, and our mission is to offer supported employment and volunteering through our own social enterprises that are based around the city to lots of different groups of people that might need that just extra little bit of help to move towards employment. My role now and for the last few years has been looking after our work with survivors of modern slavery. It's our Equiano project, that's what it's called. And there we're able to offer supported volunteering and supported employment. But I got really real interest in trafficking, in modern slavery, and just, I guess, curious about how Jericho could play a part in tackling that. So there was a regional anti-trafficking group at the time that we became part of. I just started reading, trying to go to forums and meetings and get involved where we could. And then eventually we had a couple of volunteers referred to us from a national charity called Hope for Justice. not part of a particular programme, but they were survivors of modern slavery, and it just felt like that was our moment to start a project. And we took it from there, so it's now our largest project at Jericho. We're able to play a role in influencing policy and research, as well as helping the individuals that come onto our programme. So it's really grown over the last few years, and we're really excited to see where it leads.
Hey! Welcome back everyone to another 30-second challenge!
I hope you're all rested up and got lots of water after the Star Jump challenge.
Absolutely knackered from that one, Nikki.
You were.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, we've got something a little bit lower energy for you now. A bit more technical, so hopefully that'll play into the favour of those that maybe didn't find the last one so easy. We'll see. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it,
Yeah, so
Nikki?
this challenge is all to do with your feet. So, if you've got shoes on right now, time to take them off, and then we'll explain. Okay, shoes off. Hopefully you've got your shoes off by now, and hopefully you're wearing socks. If you haven't got socks on, go grab them really quickly. Got nice pink and yellow stripy ones.
Yeah, I'm with the white ones, plain white for me.
This challenge is involving getting one sock off and back on again. That might sound easy, but without your hands.
Without your hands.
Yeah.
Only using your feet.
Only using your feet.
Off and on again.
In 30 seconds.
Ooh.
You up for it?
Sounds tricky, guys, but I'm up for it.
Okay. Ready?
Cool. Let's go for it. 3, 2,
1.
Let's go. Okay.
I'm gonna just the big toe. I need to win this one, so you can't win it. That's
Tell you what. I'm not
I can
winning
actually
here.
just take this. Okay, I'm gonna try my knee.
You've already got that.
I've got my knee. Should my hands off and on? Where's yours?
Mine's not even on my heel.
Okay.
You've got 2 seconds.
Rolling.
Time's up.
Okay, let's see yours.
You have absolutely battered me there,
I
Nikki.
feel like I've got my heel out. I think I've won.
Neither of us did that well, but I think that one goes to Nikki. Hope you
Yes, I win!
Hope you guys did a bit better than we did.
This may be my first winning challenge.
Yeah, well done. Let's not gloss over that. That's good
Are you
victory.
sure?
I concede.
I might
I
just
concede.
I might just have a victory song. Woohoo!
Well, no good for me. I can't even get up to that. How stupid song. See you later, guys.
Gucci, Fendi et Prada, Valentino, Armani, tour. Merde, I love them, Jimmy Choo. Fashion, put it on me. Don't you wanna see these clothes on me? Fashion, put it on me. I am anyone you want me to be. Fashion, put it on me. Don't you wanna see these clothes on me? Fashion, put it on me. I am anyone you want me to be.
The fashion industry is huge and is well known for using slave labour.
Now, we're not telling you all to stop wearing clothes, but a good lifestyle change that you can do is download the app Good On You. That way you can see the ethical ratings of your clothing brands before you buy.
A contestant of the show, Project Runway, recently took their winning designs to a project called Rethreaded.
Rethreaded employ women who have previously been victims of human trafficking as their seamstresses. They take old garments and make them new, much like the lives of the women that they support.
We also believe in a God who is in the business of rethreading lives. He says he will restore what is broken. Look, I am making all things new.
Since their organization was founded in 2012, they have helped change the lives of dozens and dozens of women by giving them a job as well as a community to grow and thrive in. I am T. Had a good life in my homeland of Nigeria. Even had a master's degree. Everything was good until I had some problems at home with my family and needed to get away. Some friends of mine said there was work to be had in the UK. So I went, but there was nothing. And I ended up homeless on the streets. Then I came across some women who said people in Scotland were looking for workers, and they even paid for my coach. So off I went. Finally, My life was about to begin. But when I arrived, I was forced to work all day by my traffickers. They made me clean the house, teach the children, wash the clothes, and at night, I worked in the clubs. Cleaning the toilets. I was beaten for bad work. They controlled me. No phones, no friends, no freedom, no escape. Every penny I had was taken. I had nothing. I tried to escape. Twice I ran.
Run, boy, run. This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Running is a victory.
But every time ended up being brought back. My escape cut short. My freedom boxed. No chance of escape. No hope.
Number 1. If someone is being controlled, for example, always being watched or not allowed to go places on their own.
Number 2. Someone who is unsure of their home address or replies with rehearsed answers.
Number 3. People living in an overcrowded house or flat.
Number 4. If someone seems to be afraid or anxious of the police.
Number 5. If someone doesn't have appropriate clothing or equipment for their job, such as car wash workers not wearing waterproofs.
Number 6. If someone has injuries that are left untreated.
If you see a red flag, speak up and call the UK Modern Slavery Helpline, which you can easily find on Google. Or call 999 if it's an immediate emergency.
See it.
Say it.
Stop slavery.
In 2018, Zakaria Muhammad recruited children from Birmingham to transport drugs out of New Street to then sell in Lincoln. The mum of one of the 13-year-old recruited girls said,
"My daughter is from a good, caring home, but she was lured away to deal drugs and used as a modern slave. I noticed she was staying out late, being secretive and skipping school. What I would say to all parents is don't be afraid to speak to the police or seek help."
As part of a much bigger operation on county lines, Zakaria eventually pleaded guilty after CCTV footage caught him buying train tickets. He's been jailed for 14 years under charges of modern slavery.
So since the start of the show, we've tried to get you involved in lots of fun 30-second challenges.
The sad news is, though, that every 30 seconds, someone new falls into modern slavery.
So that means that for the amount of time that it took you to try and build a paper aeroplane,
Or do 50 star jumps.
or take a sock off and back on again without the use of your hands, that one more person has fallen into slavery. So if you do the maths, you'll work out that this is the number of people that have fallen into slavery since the start of this show. And that number keeps rising.
But, as you've seen in this show, there is good news. And that is that there are loads of organisations throughout the country working not only to prevent the causes of modern slavery, but also to help the victims get back on with the rest of their lives.
Yes, and both of us have experienced firsthand the benefits of getting involved in social action in our local communities as well as further beyond.
That's right, and what we'd love to do is to encourage you, if in watching this today you have felt any stirring inside, just to see how you can get involved to make a difference.
Yeah, research your local charities and your local communities and see how you can get involved.
There'll be tons of ways you can help out, whether that's doing some fundraising or getting in touch with a charity and seeing if they have any volunteering opportunities. You could make a massive difference.
Yeah, so get involved. Encourage those around you and all of your friends to get involved as well and make a difference.
You can do so much. One piece of information on its own might seem small, but remember, you are part of a much bigger picture. If you see something, report it on apps like the Stop app, Safe Car Wash, and Unseen. You could be the one to complete the picture so police can act. So if you see something, report it.
Now I'm sure you're wondering what these numbers on our t-shirts stand for.
37,
44.
49. Are they our ages? No.
Are they how much we have in our bank accounts? Well, yes, but that's not why we're wearing them.
In fact, they are our individual slavery footprints.
What's that, you ask? Well, 49 are the number of slaves that work for me, according to the lifestyle questions that I answered on slaveryfootprint.org.
We were shocked to discover that without realising it, we were contributing to human trafficking.
So we felt challenged to reduce these numbers and find ways to raise more awareness. Now, social media is such a fantastic tool to do just that, and it's super easy to use as well.
Exactly, and it's just like the Red X initiative, where people drew a red X on their hand to say no to modern day slavery. This also encouraged people to go and do their own research on the topic.
We want to make a difference, not just because of the injustice that we see, but because we believe in a God who wants justice. Because we believe in a God who tells us to speak up for people who cannot speak for themselves and ensure justice for the crushed.
As a younger generation, we might feel a bit hopeless, like what can we even do? But the reality is we are all much older than many of those affected by modern slavery, and keeping the issue out of the open is so important. So why don't you find out your own individual slavery footprint and also use your social media for good?
It was a dry summer's evening when 24-year-old Frida Farrell left H&M in London's Oxford Circus to walk home to her flat. As she strolled down the street, she was approached by a man in a grey suit. The stranger asked her if she would be interested in coming to a modelling casting. Strike a pose. Not so strange, as Frida had worked as a model all around the world, in Milan, Paris, and New York. But Frida's real passion was for acting, so at the height of her modelling career at age 22, she moved from New York City to London and soon after was accepted into the Central School of Speech and Drama, one of London's most prestigious drama schools. Despite trying to forge a career in acting, when the man in the grey suit offered her an audition with a modelling agency, her interest peaked. The man gave her a business card with his website on it and then left. The website seemed legit, and Frida agreed to an audition the next day. Arriving at the 5-storey building, Frida entered through a revolving glass door and went up in the lift to the penthouse. Walking into the flat, she saw a female assistant and tables full of coffee, tea and fruit. All very normal. After posing for a few photographs, Frida was sent away and told there would be a call back if the client was interested. 24 hours later, she was offered £7,000 for half a day's work, enough that she could pay 6 months' rent, but not an unprecedented amount in the world of commercial modelling. Frida returned to the same address. It was another warm day. I was happy, but what happened next changed Frida's life forever. Walking back into the same apartment, she was greeted by the photographer, only this time, he was alone. He turned and triple-locked the door behind her and pulled a long hunting knife. For Frida, it felt like everything was moving in slow motion. Her captor handed her a drink. Frida looked at him and knew that he had spiked the drink, but she thought, I'm just going to drink it. I don't want to feel the knife. The next thing Frida remembers is waking up in a different flat. It was completely empty apart from a large bed. Customers came and went. She was sexually assaulted many times. They pay, they go.
They pay, they go.
My freedom boxed, no chance of escape.
My freedom boxed, no chance of escape.
No hope.
But hope came.
On the 4th night, the door was left open, so I ran.
For T, he managed to escape and get to the authorities and was referred to the Salvation Army, where he was moved into a safe house and continues to receive support. In his own words, I used to think that I had no future, but now I am confident that I will get there. I have my freedom now.
For Lynn, she was rescued again by the police. She then was taken to an agency who gave her support, including English classes. She was then able to testify against her traffickers in court. She now has hope for a future.
Frida stayed with a friend and left London as soon as possible. She went on to make a film called Apartment 407 to remind others how people are not for sale.
Lynn.
T.
Frida.
And for the hundreds of thousands of people who do not have a voice, together we stand and say that people are not for sale.